everybody. Welcome to the Sweet Tooth Society podcast. I'm Eiled.
I'm Alana.
And I'm Rory.
And we are really excited to do our third ever episode of our podcast. It's November and the air is getting colder, leaves are falling, and one thing that is very local to New Jersey apparently is Mallomars while they're in season. So that is going to be the focus of today's episode. But I think Rory brought a treat of the month, so I'll let him introduce that.
I almost just flung it out of its packaging. I forgot that I opened it as we were setting up, and
Nice.
So I got us a mini pecan pie, very fitting for November. And it's small, so hopefully we don't give ourselves a stomach ache.
We're probably going to give ourselves a stomach ache.
We're
Let's just
absolutely
be honest.
going to.
And I'm going to just start this off with a hot take. I actually don't like pies at all.
You know, I am not a pie person, but I like pecan pie specifically.
That's funny because the one pie that I did like was a chocolate pecan pie from like a restaurant up in Sussex County. And I was like, let me just try it because I'm not going to like say I hate something and never try it again. So that was the only pie that I did like. But generally, I do not like pies. But I will try this pecan pie.
I like the ones typically that are less crusty. Like, I don't like pie crust that much.
Yeah, I like the
that's
fruit.
That's my favorite part.
Really?
The crust is good, but I'm like warm fruit inside.
Yeah.
Like it's like a blueberry pie, an apple pie. Not a fan, but like a coconut cream pie.
I like those. I
a
like key
chocolate
lime.
cream, pumpkin, something where it's like either like a custardy type filling or like a cream type filling. Because I feel like that goes so good with the texture of
The crust.
But like you got your soggy apples or your soggy peaches and it's just gonna make the crust soggy, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not eating good pies.
I feel like if I'm gonna eat warm fruit, I would rather it's in like a turnover, you know, or like a that's not the word I was looking for, like a crumble kind of situation.
Oh, okay, with extra stuff on the top, right?
Yeah, like less crusty, more of a rustic kind of deal.
Where it's kind of like a deconstructed pie.
Yeah.
I like the thing is I agree with you on like the warm fruit. Like I'm not usually like a warm fruit type of person. I prefer my fruit cold and fresh and that's it. Unless it's like applesauce or something. But I agree, like the mushiness of like a cooked fruit just is really off-putting to me, and then add that onto like an already really good crust. I'm like, why ruin the crust? And then, but I feel the same with like any kind of like puree or cream or custard. The texture is just a little too odd for me to enjoy. But again, I might be just trying not good pies.
Let's see if this bowl and basket generic pie is a good pie.
Hey, it might be.
Maybe.
What were you going to ask, Rory?
Oh, how do you feel about like mousse?
Hit or miss. Hit or moose.
Hit or moose.
Yeah, it's like just sometimes the texture is not great, but I love chocolate. So if it's like a chocolate mousse and it's like really rich, and if it's cut with fresh raspberries or like cherry, I like that.
Okay.
But for the most part, like, it's fine.
What is your go-to texture?
Oh, more of like a cookie.
So-
I'm a cookie.
So it's got like a
enjoyer.
little crumble, a little bite, a little snap.
Yeah, and that's why I also like brownies a lot. I love brownies. I think the texture is perfect. I love the richness. And then cookies I love because it's more of like I prefer soft cookies, but if I do have like a crispy cookie, I want it with like a beverage, so like a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. But yeah, I would say more of like cookie or brownie consistency, whereas if it's like a cake, I'm like, this is just not really what I want right now. I don't want cake. I never want cake.
Yeah.
You're not big on cake?
No.
Oh, I love a good cake.
I'm fine with cake, but I would almost always choose something over it if there was another option,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, for my wedding, we had like there's this one bakery up in Sussex County called the Holland American Bakery, and their cakes are the only cakes that I like. It's like a perfect vanilla like cake. That was our wedding cake. It was a perfect vanilla cake with just buttercream frosting and filling. That's it. Very simple, and it was so good because their buttercream is a little bit salty.
Ooh.
And the whole cake has a slightly like lemony type of aftertaste. And I don't even think they put lemon in it, but it just has that kind of like
It's like a pop of freshness.
yeah, it's so good. And we got like a small cake because we knew the venue was gonna bring like a bunch of like other smaller desserts. But we still ended up somehow with half a wedding cake that we had nothing. We didn't even finish it because we're just not cake people.
Yeah.
Really quick side note before we get to this pie. My husband, when he was growing up, he always thought that like birthday cake was ice cream cake because his family would always get him and his sister ice cream cake for their birthdays. So I guess like when he was going to school, some of the kids like brought birthday cake for their birthday, and he's like, "What the frick is it dry?
Where's the ice cream?
Why is it dry? Where is the ice cream? This isn't birthday cake." So I always thought that was pretty funny. And honestly, I agree that ice cream cake should be birthday cake.
I agree. I like a good ice cream
Especially
cake.
that blue frosting that they put on it, specifically like
The blue
the blue part of the ice
Wow,
cream
that's
cake
my
frost.
least favorite part.
Mine too. My favorite is the crunchies.
Yes!
Okay, so when this podcast turns 1 year old, we're gonna celebrate with an ice cream cake.
Can we please? Okay, so there's one at the shop, right? That it's like my one complaint is that Fudgy the Whale. I recently found out is not chocolate.
Yeah.
It's vanilla crunchies chocolate, and I have a problem with Carvel ice cream cakes because the chocolate is on the bottom and it melts first. So when you get a slice, you get more vanilla than chocolate.
The bottom's
Okay.
melted
Right?
out.
And I love the chocolate, and I thought Fudgy the Whale was. You think with the name Fudgy,
They
the
was
whale,
just fudgy.
it was just chocolate all the way through, but it's not. So I was like, I need a Carvel ice cream cake that's chocolate on the top, crunchies, and chocolate on the bottom. And I didn't think it existed until I went to the ShopRite, and they have a like double crunch ice cream cake that is double chocolate and extra crunchies on the outside.
So it's just the best
It's
of every part.
It's exactly what I've been looking for. I have yet to get it, but I'm just saying if we're good with a little chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so down
All
for
right.
that.
So meet us back here in 9 months for some ice cream cake.
Yeah, I could be pregnant.
Pregnant with the podcast.
Yeah, I probably won't
Oops,
be.
it's a podcast.
All right, let me get some plates so we can cut into this thing.
Yes.
I have some plates here and forks.
It has like the tiniest little
That's my
pie
favorite
tin.
part of getting like
So
the
cute.
25-cent ShopRite pies.
So freaking cute.
25 cents. What
Back in my
ShopRite are
day-
you shopping at?
Back in my day, these were cheap.
Yeah, nothing's cheap.
Look
now.
at this cute little pie. Adorable. Yeah, I feel like it's good for Thanksgiving too, because like Thanksgiving is also like very pie centered. I feel.
That was kind of my thinking when I picked it up.
I'm gonna cut this into perfect thirds,
Perfect.
Ooh.
and they are perfect thirds. Don't look, don't question it. They're perfect thirds. Okay,
So already I'm looking at this and
it's perfect.
the thirds are perfect.
Thanks.
You did a great job.
Thank
No
you.
notes.
Thank you.
But not to dog on ShopRite's bakery, but there is so much crust on this. It's probably not going to be for me.
Here's a fork.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's dig into this ShopRite pie.
To me, I feel like there's way too much, like whatever filling this is. What is
Yeah,
this
so-
gelatinous?
That is like,
All right,
I
let's
like
see.
when it's pecans all the way through, which is why I make my own or I make Xander make our own.
Shout out to Xander, resident homie.
What is the yellow part of pecan pie? Is that custard?
It like has an odd color, right? Am I just like?
Is it molasses?
Is this what is no molasses is like dark.
So when we do homemade, it's like a brown sugar molasses mixture, I think, with like butter. I'm usually not the one making the pie, so it's been a minute. I don't really remember.
Sorry.
But when you get it at the store, it's like the corn syrupy gel, the ooze.
Yeah, it's like palm oil.
Yeah. It's
Corn
not bad
syrup.
though. Like it's fine.
It's actually like I am
Yeah.
enjoying it. Like it's just very sweet, and you do taste the pecan. All right, do you say pecan or pecan, or both?
Usually pecan, but I will use them interchangeably.
I feel like I say pecan, but if I hear people saying pecan, I'll start saying pecan.
Yeah, I'm
like
just
unintentionally.
a little follower. I'll say whatever the people around me are saying.
It's how you you blend in and
Infiltrate.
like when I talk about like the island, the Caribbean islands, I'll call them the Caribbeans. But if we're talking about the pirate movie, I'm gonna call it Caribbean. It's Pirates of the Caribbean, not Pirates of the Caribbean.
100%.
I never even thought about that. About the difference.
It's having like context differences.
I'm technically Caribbean. Because both my parents are from Cuba, and that's in the Caribbean. So I could be a pirate of the Caribbean.
Yeah, if you, are,
Gotta start
if you,
plundering.
yeah, just become a pirate.
I'm gonna call my family. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rory. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10 because I am a little put off by the
ooze.
ooze. But if I just close my eyes, it is tasty, and I do taste the pecan, which I appreciate.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I actually liked the filling. I just thought that the crust was like a tidge overdone.
I agree. I am going to give it an 8 out of 10 as well, though, because overall it was good. And also it made me really excited for the holidays.
Oh.
Do you like the pies during the holidays?
No.
Okay.
Well, okay. So Xander makes a really good pecan pie. And
I'm gonna
I
have to try it.
love that thing. So yes, but only that pie. My
that
grandpa always goes and gets like pumpkin pie from Costco. And it is a good pumpkin pie.
And it's like $5.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like the size of your torso.
Oh, wow.
It's technically a good pie. I'm just not huge on pumpkin pie.
Me neither.
But that man loves his apple pie and loves his pumpkin pie. So
You gotta let him have this.
I can't say that I like look forward to the
Let him
dessert.
have it.
But yeah, I'm not going to take that from him. The man's 80. He can have his pie.
Let him have
Let
his
him have
pie.
an entire Costco pie.
My uncle once, my grandpa's brother, came to Thanksgiving, sat down at the table, and was like, unprompted, "Hey, you know, one day I ate 3 Costco pies by myself."
In one day?
Yeah. And we were
Was
like,
it your
"Hey,
uncle?"
Yeah. And we're like, "Why would you do that?" And he was like, "It was good pie."
Did he get diabetes?
I don't know, we haven't talked to him in a really long time. Not because of the pie, but
Other
he's
things.
unsurprisingly an eccentric individual.
Well,
But I do associate those Costco pies with that guy.
with him.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I just don't even know what would compel you to have that many pies in one day. Like, I could barely have one slice of pie. Like, that little mini one was like the perfect amount of
Yeah,
pie.
a third of
I
the
agree.
little pie.
Yeah, I think that was like, it was like a little amuse-bouche.
Ooh, I like that.
I have crumbs here now. It's fine.
Me too.
Yeah. What was your rating for the pie?
I said a 7 out of 10 just because I'm like a crust snob.
Fair. I think this is the first time we had like a treat of the month where we didn't give it a 10 out of 10. Because last month was the Reese's pumpkin. And then the month before that was
The high chews.
the high chews.
Yeah.
Did those get a 10 out of 10?
I think so.
Okay.
If
think-
they didn't, I'm gonna say I give them a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna
You're
redact.
retroactively raising the score.
The pumpkin is the best shape. They try to now like get bats in.
Bats?
Yeah, Reese's bats. And no,
I've
I
never
love
heard
a
of
bat.
those.
They're one of my favorite animals. But the pumpkin has the optimal chocolate to peanut butter ratio.
I would
I agree.
argue that the Easter one has a better ratio.
Ooh, I don't think I've had the Easter.
It's
Like
just an
I
egg.
know they make an egg one.
Yeah, it's just an egg. It's fantastic.
It's
That's
usually around Easter.
call back to Matt again.
Easter, I get my tube of like the tangerine jelly belly jelly beans, and it's like shaped like a carrot.
Love jelly beans. I love jelly beans so much.
We're on the opposite side of
I'm
the spectrum here.
not a jelly bean
I
fan.
know. I am borderline embarrassed that I like them so much.
Wow.
But
How do you feel about the black licorice jelly beans?
not my favorite.
Okay.
But they're fine. Like,
you do know for like our jelly bean episode, we're gonna have to do Bean Boozled,
oh yeah.
right? Like we
Oh.
got to do it.
Oh,
Alana's
oh man. Oh no, I'm on vacation on the Bean Boozle episode.
Don't worry, we'll wait. We'll plan it around you. Anyway, yeah. So I think that was a collective score of. I can't do
the
math.
math.
Someone do the math and let me know
Yeah,
what the
chat, do
collective
the
score
math.
between 7 and 8.
But like 2 8s.
Closer to 8.
Yeah,
Closer to 8. 7 point.
mean,
6 sevens, whatever.
The children.
The what?
What?
They'll hear you say you said the number.
Oh,
No,
6,
that's the
7.
other number.
Oh, I said 7.67.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
I
that,
see.
and I was
I'm
like,
sorry, guys. I don't know what 6-7 means.
It
I
means
think I should just
nothing.
leave it.
I'm a middle school teacher, so I'm more qualified than most to say it means nothing. Also, I didn't hear you say that because I've trained myself to just tune
Block
it out.
Yeah. Fair. Okay, so that was our treat of the month, and I've given a hot take about pies and a little tangent on a lot of impatient. We have to sit through a history lesson first.
No, we can have our Mallomars because there's other stuff in the history lesson that we can break for.
Okay,
but-
well then we're breaking into these Mallomars
Yeah.
because I might have a couple.
Ooh,
So yeah, we're gonna have Mallomars. If you've never heard of Mallomars, I'm so sorry. They're basically like a cookie, like a graham cracker cookie, a soft, pillowy marshmallow, and then the whole thing is coated in like a light layer of like a chocolate. I think it's dark chocolate.
Yes. I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain.
I think that looks like dark chocolate.
If I remember correctly, didn't this used to be like a silver?
It used to be dark. Like this used to be a
Package.
dark package.
Yeah, this. When did they become clear? Or have they always been
Tariffs.
clear? The tariffs took away our silver.
Sorry if you can hear the rapper. Let's just make
Opening
sure we don't have
ASMR.
In
any-
part an ASMR podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, so it has such a light chocolate coating that like even just like a slight press you can like break the chocolate. It's perfect. And they're always around during the fall. You're gonna have to listen to this.
Oh, the
I'm gonna lean
sound.
away from the mic.
Oh,
Because one of those, fantastic. You don't need 3 of them.
Not at the same time.
I love a Mallomar.
The perfect amount of salt, the perfect amount of sweet. The chocolate isn't too sweet, it's just rich enough.
I might have a bold statement.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be the perfect cookie.
Oh yeah.
I was worried you were going to say you didn't like it.
Every time I was in the supermarket, like in Mallomar season leading up to this, I was like, I want them so bad, but I'm gonna wait. This is gonna be my first Mallomar of the year.
This is my first
yeah,
one, too.
I was like, I can't do it before we do it together. That feels like cheating somehow. So I'm very happy right now.
I'm really glad that you have kept your allegiance to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Self-determination.
I love it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. No notes.
Can we go higher? Like
Yeah. 100.
100 out of 10.
They're so good. Let's have 10 more each, and then we'll revisit it.
And then we'll see how much we really like these.
Yeah. So I'm glad we tried those and we got that out of our system. Because now I'm mentally ready to hear about what you've learned about Mallomars.
Yes, the
All right.
history.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to like get the chocolate out of my mouth so you don't hear like sticky mouth.
I know what you mean.
Especially because the dark chocolate's like a little dry. Oh,
I'm sorry.
well, just one more. Just one more.
All right. I think I'm sufficiently ready. Okay. So before I dive into what I wrote here, we were sitting here reading the back of the box as we were waiting to record, and it did steal a couple of my things. I was so sad, but that's okay.
Rude.
So as you guys just learned, hey, put that down.
Oh, sorry. Spark notes.
No.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
No. Don't make my job obsolete.
Got it.
So, as you guys just learned by reading the back of the box, on November 13th, 1913, a delivery makes a short trip from a West Hoboken, New Jersey bakery to a grocer in the same town. That day, the first package of Mallomars is sold for just 10 cents. I paid like $5 for this box.
Inflation.
By the end of March, the cookies were no longer being sold, but that did not stop them from becoming the cult classic cookie of the New York metro area. I specify the New York metro area because Mallomars are actually a largely regional product and have been since their inception. And before we hit record, we did have a brief but intense conversation about the term New York metro area.
Yeah.
They're a Jersey cookie,
It is.
but
It's a New Jersey cookie.
Yeah,
Sure.
when you hear New York Metro,
They mean
it's
New Jersey.
It's New Jersey.
Yeah. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics has this like in today's money calculator, and I put that 10 cents into there. And in 1913, 10 cents was about the equivalent of $3.22 today.
Well, then why didn't we put? Why did you pay $5?
Thanks, Obama.
Well, I don't think it's Obama's fault, but we're not going to get political. That's not the type of podcast we are.
All right. When I was growing up, my paternal grandparents lived a few blocks away, and I have so many fond memories of riding my bike over there. Leaves on the ground and just cold breeze on the air. And my grandmother being absolutely jazzed to announce her first Mallomar purchase of the year. And a lot of people living in New Jersey and the surrounding area have similar memories, but it's not the ubiquitous nationwide nostalgia that I thought it was when I first dove into this research 2 days ago. I put off my homework again. So I wanted to stop here and teachers make the worst students.
And doctors make the worst patients.
Yep. I hear it all the time and it is 100% true.
Fair.
But I did want to stop here and ask you guys if you had like a similar nostalgia attached to it.
I didn't really grow up with them. I didn't know about them until maybe like high school or like shortly after high school. My dad would buy like treats and stuff, but like he wouldn't go and get like Mallomars from what I recall. My memory's not the best. Okay. Yeah, but like I do associate them with the fall, and it's very interesting that they were like the inception was in November because it's our November podcast episode. I love that.
The start of Mallomar season.
Happy birthday, Mallomars.
Yeah.
Like 100 and something now? This is what, 1913. I can't do the math. So I'm just going to say 100.
Yeah.
100. Yeah, 110, 112.
100. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a distinct memory of like my family having them. It was more of like something I've had in my adult life and have grown to love. It's not that I hated them before, it's just I didn't know they existed.
Yeah, my grandma was like born and raised in the Bronx, so I'm wondering if that like added to it because like she was always so excited. So for context, she had 16 grandkids.
Oh my god!
So like her pantry was always stocked with sweets. Like I am 100% certain this is not the last time I'm going to talk about her on this podcast. But the Mallomars thing, I just remember so specifically. She'd be like, "They're back, and I have them," and as a kid, it didn't like register to me that like they ever left the shelves.
Right.
But I was just like, "Oh, She's excited about her cookies. How nice. I like those cookies. I'm also excited.
I never realized growing up. I didn't realize Mallomars were a seasonal thing. I would just somehow notice them like in the winter, and then 'cause you don't think about like I want a Mallomar in the middle of summer. You think like something like sticky and melty. I want like ice pops. I want ice cream, and then by the time the winter rolls around again, I'm like, I could go for a Mallomar. And then what do you know? It's Mallomar season.
I agree with you, like that they kind of have it's something it feels like you should have it in like a cold weather season where like I don't think they would hold up well, or they might not even transport well.
We're going to get into that.
Okay. I was going to say they might not transport well in the summer. Because in the summers in the New York metro area, it gets to be pretty freaking hot. So, and the layer of chocolate on them is very thin. So I can only imagine what you have in store.
So, Ailed, you are 100% right.
Thank you.
Mallomars are regional for much the same reason that they aren't sold in warmer months. Limitations of refrigeration when they first came out. Because the chocolate shell would melt at warmer temperatures, at first Nabisco had no choice but to limit Mallomar sales to the colder months. And by the time refrigerated shipping trucks became an option, it was already tradition, and not for nothing, a very lucrative sales tactic to pull them from the shelves when it got warmer. Because at first they had to, like, it would just melt. But now their sales are really consistently very high in the colder months because everybody wants the limited time product.
Yeah.
Similarly, by the time we saw improvements in refrigerated shipping that would allow Mallomars to be sent further distances and to warmer climates, they had already thoroughly captured the hearts of Northeasterners in a way that just wouldn't be replicated elsewhere. So, also on the back of the package was something like 70% of Mallomar sales are concentrated in our area.
Because we know.
Oh, yeah.
We just know.
We love our Mallomars, and we have for 100 plus years.
Period.
That said, none of this is to say that the concept of Mallomars is unique to the Northeast. Tea biscuits topped with marshmallow-ish filling and a chocolate coating first appear in Denmark in the 1800s. I don't speak Danish, so I don't think I'm going to say this right.
Give it a good old
But
try.
These fludeboller or cream buns, which I can say, made their way across the Atlantic to Canada in 1901, 12 years before the Mallomar. And at first, nope. And as these became more and more popular in Canada, the Whippets brand, they're called Whippets.
Oh, yeah, Whippets.
Amassed a cult-like following almost as intense as that of Mallomars in New Jersey.
For Canada.
And I got Whippets for us.
You got
Whippets?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing Whippets?
Yeah, right here in my notes, it says break to do Whippets. So
this is candy, not
yeah,
drugs.
Canadian Mallomars.
That looks just like a Mallomar.
Yeah.
What is...
So we're going to see if they're any different. We're going to see.
I'm losing my mind right now.
Oh my God.
Where did you get those?
Amazon.
Hey,
I saw
Bezos.
them on Amazon, but they were so expensive.
So these were fairly cheap, and they came in a
good.
pack of 2. So I have another box just like sitting at home.
Nice.
So if
Xander
you
can't
like
have
these,
them.
nope. So I'm the only one at home that can eat them right now. So if you like them, you could keep this package.
Can we compare them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
why
are a
don't-
lot bigger.
Oh, and it looks like they are bigger.
Is that milk chocolate? It looks
like-
milk.
It looks just like a powdery dark chocolate.
It
Here, let's
does.
see.
It looks a little bit more.
Oh,
It's a little less smooth.
so the
But-
chocolate's cracked a little bit, but that's okay.
They could have just been
They're
because
from
of
Canada.
Amazon shipping.
Let's
Yeah,
see
who
the
knows?
difference. They are bigger though.
Oh, you know what this feels like? This
I'm gonna put this
chocolate
in the back.
feels like the chocolate on the Entenmann's the chocolate covered donuts.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
absolutely right.
The chocolate on the Mallomar is more like I don't know if you can see
It looks
this. This is
more
the
like a
Whippet.
tempered chocolate.
Yeah. This one I'm not sure. It looks interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm gonna do my crunch in the microphone to see. We gotta compare. I'm making a mess. They're not as sweet as the Mallomars.
They're
not as salty.
Not, yeah. The biscuit underneath is a little bit more firm.
Mm-hmm. The chocolate has like a slightly chalky taste.
Mhm.
Almost like more of that true to cocoa powder taste.
Mm-hmm.
Where this one is more of like kind of has like a semi-sweet chocolate chip flavor, the Mallomars.
And I feel like the marshmallow has a bit more of a meringue texture in this.
More
It's a little
springy.
bit like foamier and springier.
I'm trying to decide which one I like more.
I think they're both good. I think this one has a slight aftertaste. I don't know what, almost like I mean this in a respectful way. Almost like a marker.
I'm not picking
I'm getting marker.
Notes of marker.
notes. Like Sharpie?
Like Expo. That might just be me and my terrible taste buds. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's not bad. I think I prefer the Mallomars because of the extra bit of salt
Yeah.
that covers up that like sweetness and cuts through a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think I like the flavor of Mallomars more, and I like the biscuit of Mallomars more, but I really like the meringue texture of the Whippet.
I'm with you 100% there.
I do appreciate that they're bigger too than the Mallomars.
I feel like it's not so much that they're like bigger necessarily, but like the meringue texture is more aerated.
Yeah.
If like I really, if you put the meringue in the Mallomar,
That would truly be the perfect cookie.
I stand corrected before about no notes. One note: steal the Whippet. Steal the Whippet meringue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the little extra salt that's in the Mallomar really elevates that for me.
Yeah.
Plus the nostalgia factor. But no, the Whippets are really good. I really like the meringue texture of the marshmallow. Overall, both are really good.
I'm surprised none of you are getting the Expo marker, so I
No.
feel like it's just me. COVID might have had an influence on my taste buds. So, let me know if you taste a hint of marker in the Whippet.
Yeah, fellow Canadians, let us know.
Might just be me.
All right. So, from here, we'll take a brief trip down south to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Where in 1917, according to legend, a traveling salesman was having a bit of a rough day of sales. The story goes that after some disappointing sales calls, he came upon a group of coal miners and asked them what kind of confection they would like to see in stores. They mentioned that they liked chocolate. They despaired that many sweets were too small to properly enjoy in the mines since they'd be down there all day. And of course, they mentioned that it must be affordable. From this conversation, moon pies were born, selling for 5 cents a pop, which in today's money would be about $1.26. And I say legend and story while talking about this because as I look into the history of food more and more, both for the show and for fun, because I'm lame, I'm learning that brands just like to make stuff up. It is so ridiculously common for brands to post completely fabricated histories on their own websites, or for like well-meaning bloggers to post legends and present them as facts. And I'm not saying that's what's happening here with the moon pie story, but I couldn't find a source that I trusted well enough to come back here and say that that is for sure what happened. So maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Who knows?
If your grandpa was a coal miner in Chattanooga
And talk to
Tennessee,
John Moonpie.
and talk to John Moonpie, let us know.
Yeah, reach out.
I did go to when I was in Seattle, I went to this like oddities store and they had like a blueberry moon pie and I almost bought it, but I was like, what the heck am I gonna do with a moon pie? Little did I know I would have a podcast where we'd be talking about the history of moon pies. Otherwise I would have bought it. But Yeah, they had a bunch of different like flavors of moon pies, and they were like the branded like moon pie.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I'm regretting now not getting it because one, it was blueberry, and I feel like I would have enjoyed that.
That does sound nice.
Maybe it's because I don't go looking for moon pies in the average grocery store, but I feel like you don't see them a lot.
You might have to go to
Around
like
here.
a southern like convenience store and just find it on the shelf, because that's how I found it in Seattle. It was just in an individually wrapped package.
That's always how I see them.
Yeah.
Is just on their own.
Yeah, and
I'll let you know if I find one.
I
I'll
think
buy
I've
it.
only ever seen them in either Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops. One of the ones where they have all of the stuffed animals everywhere.
You know where might have a moon pie?
Where?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel! Bringing it back
It
to
all comes back to
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
There's a little bit of continuity to our episodes, I guess.
You gotta watch it for the lore.
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel lore. One day we'll go. One day we'll
We'll
go.
have a special episode of... Do we even have a Cracker Barrel around here?
There's one like
There's one
20
in
or
Mount
30 minutes
Arlington,
away.
I think.
Is there really?
I think so.
Huh.
I might be making that up.
I
but
know
think
there's one like out west a little bit.
There's one
That
in
might be the one.
Pennsylvania.
that might be the one in Mount Arlington.
Maybe.
I'll look it up. There is
Um,
one somewhere.
We'll just like lug the mics and the camera and
The
everything into
mixer,
the Cracker
everything.
Barrel and be like, all right, all of you guys have to be really quiet. We're recording a podcast.
Shush.
All right. So moon pies aren't exactly the same as fluteballers. Fluteballer. I don't know. Or Mallomars, as they're more of a sandwich. And before we started recording this episode, when we were talking about doing this episode, we did debate whether or not to include them when we were kind of getting our ideas together. But since they have similar ingredients, I decided to throw them in as well. But what's really weird to me here is that it's not until after Whippets and Mallomars and even moon pies show up in North America that this type of treat spreads from Denmark to the rest of Europe. So it goes from Denmark to the Americas first, and then it goes back to Europe, and it starts spreading there.
Oh, that is very interesting.
And Austria, Germany,
Germany.
the Netherlands, Finland, Belgium, and Scotland all have some version of this sweet that first began appearing on shelves sometime in the 20th century. A lot of these have variations of the plain cake that are coated in marshmallow too. Not marshmallow.
Chocolate.
No, coconut shavings.
Oh!
And that sounds amazing. I would kill for one of those.
Oh, which country does coconut?
Most of them have a variation that you can get like either a mixed pack where it's plain and coconut, or you could get like
So
a
what is
straight
the
one.
coconut part? Is it like just the same, but there's also coconut on the top
Yes. Yeah.
instead of chocolate, or with the chocolate?
Chocolate, and then sticking out of the chocolate is like coconut shavings.
Oh, that sounds
That's-
They
incredible.
looked so good, and I was sitting there. I'd already ordered the Whippets,
So
and I
sad.
was finishing up my research last night, and I was like, "Oh, I wish I could have ordered those," but
Imported from Europe.
it is what it is.
We're gonna have to just go there.
Oh yeah. A lot of them also have like variations that you can get that have like a jam or a jelly in them.
Oh, like
Oh,
a Jaffa,
Jaffa
cake.
cake.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've had
Except
those.
it's, I guess it's like a Jaffa cake meets a Mallomar because it's got that similar jelly in it.
Mm-hmm.
But the biscuit is more like Mallomar or Whippet,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
whereas the Jaffa cakes are really like soft.
Yeah, the Jaffa cake biscuit is like a little cake.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, it still has like the marshmallow in there. It still has the chocolate coating.
The jelly might add like a bit of freshness to it.
Yeah.
It might not be as like rich, which like I
Or
would
like a little
welcome.
Pop of
Yeah.
bright. Imagine like a raspberry.
A raspberry, or even like I'm sure they have like one that has like an orange jelly or a marmalade or something.
Yeah. Oh,
That
a
might be
lemon
good.
curd would be
Yeah.
really good.
But yeah, the coconut sounds really good. The jam also sounds really good. A lot of these European ones also had original names that were shockingly racist. And
oh right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not going to get into that too much here, but I did send a screenshot to our group chat because I didn't want to be the only one with that information.
We've
Some
been
of those
burdened.
names were rough.
Yeah.
So I did share with the group.
Yeah, you could just Google that yourself. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Um.
anyway,
Yeah.
from here, production of these treats spreads into Eastern Europe and then into Oceania, Latin America, and the Middle East, and even the Philippines. And what I find really interesting about the Filipino version of this is instead of that like hard chocolate shell where you get that crunch when you bite into it, it's more of a softer chocolate, which is going to help with the melting problem.
Oh,
Because if
okay.
this melts off, it's going to completely compromise the whole
Yeah.
thing. But if like a soft, kind of less rigid chocolate gets a little gooey, it's not the end of the world. So that is the Filipino version of that. But by and large, with improvements in refrigeration, they're able to move into these warmer climates and it not be a huge problem.
So are the ones that are in these warmer climates, are they found in the refrigerated section or are these shelf stable?
That's a good idea. I don't actually know. But I mean, that varies kind of, sort of, even in the US. Like, you're always going to find these on the shelves, but I know a lot of people prefer to keep them in the freezer.
Oh yeah,
they're
I
nice and-
forgot we wanted to pop some in the freezer.
It's fine. I was always a room temperature Mallomar person.
I've never had it in the freezer, but I used to I'd get the Mallomar, put it in the bottom of a mug, and then I'd pour either like hot chocolate or coffee over it, and I'd make like a little Mallomar affogato.
You were a visionary.
That is I've never heard of that before.
I just dunk everything in my coffee because I'm
Wow.
like, the little raccoons that have to wash everything. Like I can't
Two
have
birds, one stone.
like a
type.
little sweet treat without first dunking it in my coffee.
Fair. I've never really put a Mallomar in like any kind of liquid.
Me neither.
It does dissolve, but then it dissolves into the cocoa
yeah,
or
yeah.
into
What
the
do you do with the
coffee.
cookie though? Like the cookie's just at the bottom of your coffee?
Yeah, and then you get a
Oh.
little spoon, you're scraping. You gotta shovel that into your the
Got
soggy
it.
gloop. You just shovel that into your.
I don't know
It's
about
like your drencher, or your
soggy
trencher
glue.
rather.
Yes.
I don't know about how I feel about soggy gloop at the bottom of my coffee.
But it flavors the full coffee.
I guess so. Yeah, I love Mallomars. I feel like the other part that helped Mallomars become more shelf stable, like in grocery stores, is the fact that grocery stores have like HVAC
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So they're not like really like hot in the summer. They have refrigeration and HVAC over the summer.
You got your
So-
air conditioning going.
Yeah, I am sad for any person or state that doesn't have access to Mallomars because it really is such a great treat, and it is like a staple of the fall up here. So if you're ever planning to come up to like New Jersey,
The New York
the
metropolitan area.
New York metro area, go to a grocery store. I recommend Stu Leonard's.
Ooh, I love Stu Leonard's.
I love Stu Leonard's.
It's like the
That's
Disney-
another store that you might not have where you're from.
It's like the Disneyland of food stores. They got animatronics.
They do have animatronic. I would
Kind of
say
creep me out.
they are creepy, but that's part of the charm. But I wouldn't say Disney. I would say more of like the Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, you know what that is? Yeah, that
And
is
the-
closer to it.
It's like if Trader Joe's and Chuck E. Cheese had like a baby.
A really unsettling baby. Because the
yeah.
animatronics do sing
Yeah.
like they do at Chuck E. Cheese.
Some of them are cute, like Miss Diva Cheese. We love Miss Diva Cheese.
Is that the cow?
No, she's a cheese.
Oh,
She's a singing cheese and she's sassy, and they have it at the Paramus Stu Leonard's. And she's amazing. She's really good.
I don't think I've ever met her.
But then there's this man. I don't remember where he sits, but he looks like Papa John, like Papa John's today. No offense, Papa John.
no offense, Papa John.
But I have a picture of him. I'll like superimpose, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that one is a little scary. Not because he looks like Papa John, but because he's an animatronic.
Does he sing at you?
He does. Yeah, he sings down at you because
he
he's on
looks
top of the
down.
shelf.
Oh, you know what? I
Oh.
think
Is it-
I do know the one you're talking about.
Wait, is he a dog?
No, he's a person.
Oh, because
I
I know
think-
there was a singing dog.
I think he's the only person that sings. If I'm if I recall correctly, in the store, because the other ones are like animals. There is like these like this group of like dogs that like they sing like a little like song, and then there's a group of chickens in a crate that sing swing low sweet chariot. And the milk cartons are really traumatic to look at. They're very scary. Also the avocados. The avocados are scary because there's a screen and a camera, so you can see yourself as the avocados are singing back at you.
So you could see your own reaction in real time.
Yeah, and they say avocados like in an interesting way. They go like, "We are avocados. We are avocados." I've been to Stu Leonard's a lot in the last couple months. It's my happy place.
They have really good sourdough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking about sourdough this morning.
You gotta try the everything bagel sourdough they have there. It's incredible.
That sounds incredible.
It's like the only sourdough I'll get. I'll go out of my way to go to a Stu Leonard's and endure the singing animatronics just for this bread.
I love the singing animatronics.
We were just talking about having like boomer takes on grocery stores, and I feel like my biggest one might be that we don't need, it doesn't have to be It's a Small World. We don't have to like make it into an experience. Just let me get my milk and go home. Like
I enjoy going to the grocery store because I especially want like Stu Leonard's I like a lot because it is like Trader Joe's. Like the prices are not too bad, and you're getting something that might have just been made that day, or there's like other like things that you might not find at like Aldi or like a ShopRite.
Also, the food court is really good. They have like the best pistachio soft serve.
Oh, I've never had the soft serve there.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if they have like a seasonal flavor that rotates out, and like the pistachio could have been for the summer, but like they have their own like homemade soft serve. Like
I know that they have soft serve, but I
Yeah.
just have never had it.
it's if you like soft serve,
I love soft serve.
especially
do, too.
because I'm so tired of like plain vanilla and plain chocolate as like the only two soft serve flavors. So when I see something a little special, a little different,
Have you been to Garden Shabu?
no,
They have a green tea soft serve.
I love Garden Shabu.
I went
Where
there.
is this?
I'll tell you after, but I went there on Friday to celebrate a friend's like he got a new job, but their ice cream machine was broken. Very sad.
you gotta send them a letter, be like,
I'll
came
just
here
tell
for the
them.
ice cream.
I'll go
You
there.
gotta mail me an ice cream.
Yeah. Well, I went there for the hot pot, but
Yeah. No, Alana, we have to go there.
I'll go.
Because yes, we'll all go.
Yes.
But you would love it. It's all you can eat meat.
My favorite.
Yeah. So you're already sold.
Yeah.
But it's hot pot, so they give you your own pot. You cook the meat in your pot. And you can just like load it up with whatever you want, but the cuts of meat are so thin that when you like put it in the pot, it just like instantly cooks. So you can just be sitting there shoveling meat into your mouth.
That sounds like my dream.
And
Just
yeah,
eating
it
meat.
sounds like it might become your happy place, so I feel like we have to go there.
Yes.
When I went there for the first time for our friend's birthday, I immediately went like 3 more times that same week.
I think we went like together another
Yes.
time that week.
Yeah.
Because I think I went twice that week. And the second time we went, you were like, oh, I was just here like 2 days ago.
I went there with Mike and I think Jason and my roommates and stuff. Because I wanted to go again. Like I went again the very next day. And I think I went again with you that same week. Yeah.
Is it like K-pop where it's like one price, all you can eat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's rubbing her hands.
I am ready.
That was our savory segment. Don't worry about that. Nothing to see here. I did want to check. I wasn't sure if you had like a segment for our Mallomar episode or if you found out anything.
So again, my like sales demographics was kind of spoiled by the back of the box, where it's like
Oh, yeah.
70% of the sales come from the New York metropolitan area, and then also about 3 million boxes a year of Mallomars are sold. So we gotta pump those numbers up. Everyone starts stocking up for the summer.
Dude, speaking of stocking up, when I was like doing this research, first of all, an unhinged amount of like articles and papers have been written about Mallomars.
Mm.
It's way more than I expected. But all of them are like talking about people who hoard them. They're like mothers hiding them from their children and children stealing from their parents' secret stash. And like one lady who will buy a box for the family and then a box to hide away under the bed. And I'm like, this is legitimately insane. Like,
Do you
It's like
think there's
contraband.
Do you think there's ever been like a Mallomar murder?
that's a good question. We're going to get
I'm-
into the true crime demographic.
I mean,
I'm
what
gonna
about
look it
that-
up real quick?
That Sopranos episode. I forgot the context.
I knew I was forgetting something. As I was reading this, like this research, one of the articles that came up was talking about that Sopranos episode, and I've never seen it, but I was thinking about you when I read it. That I want to say like Tony Soprano threatened somebody for taking his Mallomars, and I was like, oh, that's Alana will know about this.
I just gotta rewatch The Sopranos. It's been a bit.
Any luck on the murder?
No.
A Mallomar
Well,
murder.
that's good. That's good that we're not out here murdering for Mallomars.
Yeah. I'm coming up empty here. No, because if people are hiding like they're that serious about Mallomars, I'm curious if like anyone's ever like killed for them, but they're not to die for. So
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, murderers from Mallomar. You know.
don't commit a murder for a Mallomar. Just gonna say
A
that
hot take
outright.
from my lead.
Yeah, don't kill people.
They are not to die for. They're 10 out of 10. Whippets, I would say, like, the Whippet cookie, I would say it's like a 8 out of 10. Maybe the 7 out of 10. Because I'm like, I am a little off put by the flavor.
The marker.
I'm not getting note of marker.
Me neither.
It might be the COVID in me. Well, I don't have COVID now, but like, I had it like a little while ago and I lost my sense of taste. So yeah, maybe that's what's going on here. But these taste fine. These taste exactly like what I remember and expect. But maybe it was the fact that I ate these first.
Maybe. That's so weird though, because like they're not that different in flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Like not drastically so.
Yeah. Those like are like different enough to me that I'm like, I would prefer these. Like if I was to like grab like one of them, I'm gonna go for the Mallomars.
Yeah.
It's the salt.
Yeah,
That
me
salt
too.
gives it such a like characteristic flavor when
Yeah.
you feel that it's like the salt note hits you at the start of when the flavor hits you.
Yeah.
And that sort of is like, this is the like there's like aftertaste, but like pre-taste, I guess, is what it would be.
I'm
Let's
curious.
compare these.
Cocoa butter, unbleached flour. I wonder how many ingredients are in that. Oh, it's about the same. So, okay, yeah. This is a product of Canada. This is also made in Canada.
What if they were made on the same factory line?
I don't know. No, it says Sorry, there's a doggy here that started licking. Okay. But it says made in Canada, but where? Where is it made in Canada? I thought you were made in Hoboken. The first ingredient is sweet chocolate. And the ingredients are about the same. So for Mallomars, it's sugar, chocolate, cocoa butter, chocolate processed with alkali, and then soy lecithin. Lecithin. And then for the Whippets, it's sweet chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, unsweetened chocolate. That's the difference. That they have cocoa butter and unsweetened chocolate. So I think that's why. Oh, and here, cocoa processed with alkali, soy lecithin. And then this has polyglycerol, I don't know how to say that, butter oil, natural flavor, and salt, but not enough salt.
Wait, salt is higher on this than on that? Or is that salt just for the chocolate?
For the chocolate.
Okay.
That's just for the chocolate. But they both use that like cocoa processed with alkali which is interesting. The only difference is that they use an unsweetened chocolate, which makes sense because
Yeah.
I felt like it wasn't as sweet as the Mallomars. I love the comparing though. They use a lot of the same ingredients though, like enriched flour, corn syrup. This one uses corn syrup. This one uses sugar and corn syrup.
Oh.
Oh, and they both use gelatin.
Oh, probably for the marshmallow bit.
Yeah. And the Whippet has whey in it.
Protein.
This is may contain coconut because it probably has
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
the coconut. Yeah. I'm not gonna try another one now, but I will try another one later because I had 2 Mallomars and I'm a little chocolated out. Ooh. But yeah, I'm gonna say I prefer Mallomars. I think.
do too. For me, it's not the marker. I'm not getting the note of the marker,
Oh,
but
well.
the salt definitely
Yeah.
puts Mallomars just a little bit above the Whippets for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the part of our podcast where we tell you that it is very important that after having sweets, you brush your teeth and floss so your dentists don't come after us. And if any dental company wants to sponsor us, let us know.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 dentists should recommend our podcast.
They're like, you're keeping us in business. So yeah, that was our Sweet Tooth Society podcast. We hope you have or had a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And we will catch you next time.
Catch you next time.
Catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.